Here's a huge pet peeve of mine: people using performance improvement plans for people they just don't like. Stop using a PIP if you don't like someone's style. The P in performance improvement plan, performance. It's not a personality improvement plan. And often that's how I see it used. So here's what's legit: if the person is not delivering the outputs that are required of their job, fine, that can be a PIP. If they're delivering the outputs, but the outputs aren't creating the ultimate outcomes you need, well, maybe that's a PIP. But if they're driving you around the bend, not a PIP. If they are making choices that you wouldn't make, nope, not a PIP. So don't use a performance improvement plan to punish people that you don't like. Now, one of the reasons is because a performance improvement plan should be focused on outputs and outcomes, things that are quantifiable about the tasks and the goals of the job. And if they're getting those outcomes, then what are you going to even put in the plan? It's going to be really hard to create it. Now, if you can frame personality related things in outputs and outcomes, then maybe it's legitimate. For example, if they're very combative and what's happening is that other teams in the organization are refusing to work with your team, well, okay, that's an actual outcome. We need to collaborate with other departments. We need those people to be engaging us early, and that's not happening. That's not so much their personality. Their personality may be causing it, but what you're doing is showing a tie to some kind of important business outcome. So if it's just, well, you're always using purple font and it makes me crazy. Well, that's not a legitimate reason. And so it's really important to ask yourself, what am I trying to change here? Is it their behavior and their outcomes and their productivity and their outputs, or is it their personality and their style? The reason that it matters so much is if you get a reputation for using PIPs to kind of bully people you don't like, or that you're rigid and there's only one kind of style that works for you, that's not going to be good for your own reputation or your own career. Certainly, people are looking for managers who can get the best out of a wide variety of different people. So it's really important. PIP, performance improvement plan, not personality improvement plan. And if you are going to do one and you do believe it, here's some tips on how to do a great performance improvement plan.